Wednesday, right? I think it's Wednesday. Yeah, I think it's Wednesday. So, hey, how's everybody doing today? Card of the day time. Hi, Tracy / Adora, if it's your first time here. I don't know why I do that. Although I have had some new subscribers. Hi, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Yeah, so I guess you've come in at a time when I am relearning. Okay, I'm going back to the basics, going back to the beginning. Just starting out with basic card of the day, and yeah, so you'll find out as you know, if it's your first time here. I've kind of been going through some stuff, and yeah, you'll see. Yeah, I don't want to start off on that. I got the wrong deck. There we go. See my tarot deck. I've been trying to bond with the new deck that my daughter bought me. Bond. When I mean bond, I mean just shuffling. Just shuffling. Carrying them around with me. You know, a card falls out, I'll read the book on it to see if it has something to do with me, or, you know, more often than not, it does. It's my daughter pushing me to keep going. You know, she'll give me cards like the High Priestess, or Ace of Wands is another big one that pops up a lot. The Moon. Oh, she gives me the Moon a lot. And yeah, so, you know, it's kind of this deck, the Tarot Illuminati. I'm hoping to get into that one very soon. Just, you know, figuring out, learning it, what messages and how they want to read. Because, yeah, I don't know, you know, I have a few tarot decks, and I try different ones depending on the readings I was doing. You know, certain decks were great for romance, for love. Other ones were really good for finding out, you know, employment type things, career goals, that sort of thing. It's just amazing how the different messages each one conveys, and what it's almost like their specialty is. It's really cool. Yeah, if you're not into tarot, really try out different decks. Okay, because sticking with the same one, okay, yeah, it's all well and good, but I like variety. I like to shift it up a little bit. And yeah, okay, it makes me have to know more decks. But, you know, in all honesty, I'm hoping once that little voices in my head come back the way they're supposed to, that I'll be able to jump right back into it. And I know that's just me blocking it. I'm blocking it. I know that. It's just a matter of me getting over everything, and I know that'll take time. And I thank you all for being so patient, and thank you for the great comments from those of you. You know who you are. Those are beautiful. Thank you. It means a lot that you reach out to me. That really does. It honestly, it's keeping me going. You know, I have to say that it's keeping me going. I know this is something that my daughter Caitlin, never wanted me to give up. She was my biggest supporter. Oh my gosh. It's like, okay, if you do a video today, we need a video. Well, okay, I'll give you today, but you got to get back into it. You know, you're good. She was my biggest supporter. So, haha, there we go. You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. You are good enough. See, another, I'm thinking this next full moon might be my way to go. So full moon in Virgo. Let's see if I can find that here. Time for healing cards. Sorry, just that's the whole thing with Virgo, Taurus, Aries, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo. There we go. All right, so you are good enough. Aren't we all, though? We are. We're good. We're like, it's beautiful. These are beautiful cards. So you are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. It's time to be really honest with yourself and understand what's led you to ask your question. Have you been humble to the point of being self-effacing? Humility is good, but it can go too far, and drawing this card suggests you may be underrating yourself. You don't have to be flash, just quietly certain that you are good enough. At the other end of the scale, you also need to honestly answer this question. Have you been too picky? The full moon in Virgo card needs some truthful answers. Once you've given them, it should be easier to see how you get where you are. Your next step should then be more obvious to you. Pay attention to the details. Hard work brings results. You know, that's just it. Like I've said it before, that if people doubt certain, I still, yeah, psychic. I don't like calling myself a psychic. I don't know why that word just irks me, but I don't like calling myself a psychic. Spiritual, that's all I am. I'm spiritual. For those that don't believe in this stuff sometimes, you know, it's amazing how just, yeah, as I'm talking, this is what came out. This popped out at me. Okay, so, you know, attune to the moon. Find a balance between the cosmic and the mundane in your daily life. So yeah, that's me bringing back magic into my life. I've kind of let it all go. Additional meanings for this card. Worrying too much will attract more things to worry about. Isn't that the truth? Have you been overly critical? An apology may be in order. Stop second guessing yourself. That's my biggest thing. Raise your karma by doing something good for someone else. And now that is what I've been really focusing on. You know, I admit, like, I was, and I still am, and I'm trying to get out of that. You know, when you see somebody walking down the street and they're just different than you. Okay, whether it be the way they're dressed, their hairstyle, whatever. I keep going back. The initial thought when I'm looking at them is, oh, how weird. But then I have to correct myself. They're not weird, they're just different than me. You know, so raise your karma by doing something good for someone else. I know that's just in my own head, but that's the first step, right? That's the first step to triggering and reworking your brain to be a better person, to be the person that you really want to be. Okay, so the work starts here, and so I'm doing that, and yeah, I've started I don't want to. I don't want to brag. I'm not bragging. I've been more conscious of giving to the homeless and giving compliments when it's due. You know, if I see somebody walking by me that has a beautiful dress on, I will say, "Your dress is absolutely gorgeous." I will let them know. Or if something looks very flattering on somebody, I'm really trying to focus on spreading that positivity, spreading that happiness to somebody else. Because you know, even just like I've always said, smiling at somebody as you walk by them on the road, you'd be, although now it's hard with the masks, but outside not everybody wears their mask, but you can see a smile even in your eyes. So you know what, smile, especially us, we get these crinkles. So anyways, so the teaching, this is what the full moon in Virgo. The full moon in Virgo is a time to declutter your life, your home, and your office. It's time to sort what's good in your life from what's not serving you. It's also a time to clear out your energies via salt baths and meditations, and to practice getting more grounded by walking barefoot. I always do. No matter when you draw this card, it's a reminder that any time is a good time to start living a healthier life. So there you go. Isn't that the truth? Okay, isn't that the truth? This is the way things go. And today is 11/11. Happy Remembrance Day to everybody, and thank you to those that have served. Thank you very, very much. Trust me, we don't. Not all of us. How do I say this? We don't understand what you've been through. But we really appreciate and care for you that you have put your time in and life up right there for all of us. Thank you so very much. And yeah, for those that have passed, may your families find peace. May you find peace. So there we go. You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. Good morning coffee to everybody. So, yeah, so with that being said, that is your card of the day for this beautiful Wednesday. Rainy out here today, but you know, it's still warm. Warm, 16 degrees. I'm happy with 16 degrees, okay? It's a little bit of a heavy sweater day, but, you know, yeah, I'm wearing her today. Tree of Life, that's, I have her with me today. Although she's always with me, but I haven't been able to have her this close. She's home. She's home, and we have her in a beautiful urn, tree of life on it. She was so much in the tree of life. So anyway, yeah, I'm sorry. It's going to come back. And those of you, thank you for understanding. I guess this is just my way of helping me get through it, and being able to talk about it really does help. Well, especially with, we try and do that here, and it always ends up to a downtime because we're, it's still very fresh, and we're missing her terribly. And that's the little ones running around upstairs. So yeah, I'm going to end this. Okay, so you are good enough. Time to get up, get moving, be happy, do something nice for somebody else. You're coming up to the holiday season, whether you celebrate, whatever it is you celebrate, Christmas, Hanukkah, Yule, that's me. It's a time for giving. Don't get angry when you're driving down the road. Everybody is out and shopping, and you know what? That's not what this is about. It's not about shopping. Okay, it's not about who buys the best gift. It's not about how many gifts somebody has, or it's not about, oh, they bought for me, I have to buy for them. It's it's about everybody getting together and having good times, happy memories, not an item that, will end up getting put up on a shelf that may never get used. Okay, so, if you just feel I have to buy them something, then don't. Okay, because you don't have to buy them anything. Make them something. I said this last year at this time of year. I love getting homemade gifts because that is what has been, like, you've put your love and your happiness and your energy into that to make things a good, just better than going out and buying something and spending some money. You need your money now anyway. We're in a pandemic, for gosh sake. So I'm not going to shut up. I guess it's been so long that I just anyway. You all have a great day. You are good enough. Bye bye now, everybody. See you all tomorrow.